Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Witches X Warlocks. We're here on the first part of actual gameplay. Last time ended up being like an hour and 9 minutes of pure opening cutscenes and dialogue. Yeah, a lot of world building here, or not so much world building, but character building at least. We met our character, Fay Nightshade. Pronouns she, her. We decided on those ones ourselves. We met Carmilla, the vampire girl who works at the human shop, where we just got a part-time job. And Lawrence, a werewolf guy who carries in bodies and stuff. And our friend Zero, a poltergeist, who has been friends with Fay for a real long time. And he promised to help out, along with Damion, Fay's housemate, who is a shy little Frankenstein's monster. They, them, by the way. Pronouns, they, them. For Damion. But anyways, our character, Fay, forgot exams were in a week, and needs money to pay for potions, to do spells, and also needs to learn spells. So that's what we're getting into today. Finally, gameplay. So, let's just get started, shall we? I think one of the pop-ups said that every day will automatically work part-time to earn a little bit of money just every day, and then we can work extra whenever we want. We have 4 options here. I have no idea if I'll get to look through things, or if clicking on something will just automatically start something. I guess make potions, buy potions, learn spells, or part-time job. Learn spells. Okay, we do get options here. Okay. It looks like each character has 5 spells to learn from, each with different things that we'll go through as time goes by, I'm thinking. But they all, down in the bottom left, require potions of certain colors. Okay. Let's see. Carmilla requires mostly purple with some different colors. Okay. All these potions cost 1. These 2 cost 1 purple. These all cost 2 purple, and then 1 of all the other colors. Yellows, 2 yellows, 1 of all the other colors. Blues, 1 of all the other colors. Reds. Okay, so Damion spells require red, 0 blue, yellow for Lawrence. Come for a second. And Carmilla is purple, or pinkish. So the colors kind of match up with characters' colors here. The only one being Lawrence, who's a little bit off. If this was like a green potion, it would make more sense for Lawrence to have it, but I guess that makes sense. But anyways, we'll go through what these spells do later on. But I guess we'll go back. I hit the button and it just didn't work for a second. I was like, are we stuck? But making potions, we can't buy potions. We could make potions, or we could part-time job. Let's see what making potions is like. Choose 3 potions you'd like to create, and your assistants. Then your assistant. Then press start. Damion. If you brew 3 of the same potion, Damion will give you 2 additional potions. Lawrence. Zero's not on the list. Oh yeah. Is this actually a thing? It's dawn. Zero only appears at night. He fades away during the day. Is this actually included? What's up here? Oh. Here we go. I guess this will help us out a little bit, huh? You can brew 3 potions during each session. Select the ones you want to create from the list. During each time of the day, different assistants will be available to you. Each of them give you a different bonus. Once you're done, press start. Each time you brew potions, time will pass and the day advances into the next time segment. Oops. Okay. And before we continue on with that, I'm assuming this game has romantic paths. How far you go down a romantic path with the character probably has to do with how many other spells you unlock. So it looks like... Okay, I'm going to do the math on this real quick. There are 7 days. Each of them has 3 time segments, I'm fairly certain. That's 21 opportunities to learn spells. There are 20 spells. So technically there's enough time to learn every spell, but probably not. Because you'd also have to, like, brew potions. But we might actually be able to go down, like, 3 romantic options in one run? It'd be a question of which one do we leave out. Which, if I was going to choose, would probably be 0 out of the 3 if we wanted to try going down all 3 routes in one run. But we might just focus on one, and then we'll do like little episodes, skipping a lot of the stuff we've already seen, and then just specifically seeing what romance options are available for the other ones. We'll see. I think we're gonna go with the pink. I think I want to start with Carmilla's roots. The bubbly, charismatic vampiress. We're probably gonna focus on this round, mostly. Maybe focus on Damion? Damion and Carmilla are my favorite 2 out of the 4. Then it's probably Lawrence and then 0. So, I guess that's it. Part-time job will probably just give us money. I'm not sure if that will give us any options to look at. I don't want to just go into it. Or, let's do part-time job. Okay, this just sends us straight into story bits. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. Oh well. Today, I went to work. Nothing special happened, and I earned a good amount of pocket money. Oh, that's a cute little art piece. I'm assuming that probably changed to match how we made our character. I'm gonna assume probably, because that's like definitely exactly what a character looks like. Crimson Dusk. Okay, that was okay then. I guess we get to look at buying potions. Hello there. How may I assist you today? Buy red potions, buy pink potions, buy blue potions, or buy yellow potions. I don't think this will pass time. How many? Buy 1 pink potion, buy 3 pink potions. I guess we can buy 1 pink potion? Let's buy a pink potion, and thank you for your purchase. And a red potion, I guess? How many? Again, we'll just buy 1. Thanks for your purchase. I'm not going to read that through every time. That doesn't appear to be changing. Well, I guess we'll leave. Come again. So now we have a pink and a red potion. Okay. I want to just look in here. Okay, it's just... It seems like it's going to be nighttime is when we get to use 0. Because we're in dusk now. Then we could create more potions, but let's take a look at learning spells, huh? So, we have 1 red potion and 1 pink potion, which means we can do 1 Damion spell or 1 Carmilla spell right now. What are these? Scuttle? Okay, we can do the top 2 for either of them. Scuttle. Clone a body part like your hand while maintaining control over its movements. So... My immediate thought was to translate this to a D&D spell. Okay. Mage Hand. I don't even know that. Okay. Philosophize. Grants you superior intellect and empathy, allowing you to reason with corpses. Okay. So, good for if we need to move something far away. Good for dealing with zombies. Or just corpses in general. What are these ones? Night creatures. Summon any vampire or allied nocturnal animal in the vicinity to ask a favor. You get to speak with bats, apparently, or a scent of blood. Detect anything living with blood nearby. Also works on recent bloodshed. Those are options. Night creatures, I guess? Summon any vampire allied to nocturnal animal in the vicinity to ask for a favor. Let's learn our first spell. Start.
Duh.
I'm telling you, The Zombie's Heart is the author's magnum opus. A finer story has never been made in the history of forever.
No!
I'm telling you, that it's a load of rubbish. Did we even read the same book? Excuse me, folks. Could you perhaps help me? We both look up when the elderly gentleman interrupts our debate, which I was totally right about, gesturing towards a haunted sculpture on the top shelf.
Of course!
Of course, my dear! I immediately turned to pick up a step stool from behind the counter.
All right!
Here, let me.
I can do it.
There's no need. My adorable little servants will fetch it for me. Carmilla puckers her lips and lets out a soft whistle. Instantly, a small group of chittering bats swoops from the tops of the rafters and gather around her, gleefully spinning. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at the cute little bats, and Carmilla's just smiley chibbies. Chibbies, yay! I think this is one of the little art bits. Whenever you see something like this, I'm fairly certain these are what are included in the premium edition. Though, yeah, glad I did that. Again, links to this game down below. She gestures toward the sculpture, and the cluster falls upon it in a swarm. They pick up the heavy stone between their little claws and carry it down into Carmilla's waiting hands.
Here you go.
Thank you, young lady. My old man voice, not great. As he receives the product, he gives us both a small nod before continuing to browse the store's selection.
Wow!
Whoa, Carmilla, that was amazing! I stare in awe at Carmilla's little posse of bats while they flap around her, again with the adorable artwork. One even lands on her shoulder and nuzzles against her cheek. In response, he affectionately pets the top of its head. She's like a spooky Cinderella.
Right?
Adorable, adorable darling Snow. I love hearing them mill about. Can you talk to them?
Yes.
Indeed I can. It's an inherent skill we vampires have, being able to communicate with creatures of the night.
You know?
Essentially anything that creeps, crawls, or flaps is a close ally. Good to know. She presses her index finger to her lips and winks.
Wow!
Wow, but I didn't see your eyes glow this time. Are you not controlling them?
Not at all.
Why, Fay, not at all. I would never control a friend.
At any rate.
These are simple creatures that, if treated with kindness, will aid us in our daily lives, as well as dangerous situations. But you called them your servants.
No.
Or oomph, my dear. Pouty face.
Now,
This particular family of bats has been bonded to me for generations. They may as well be of my own blood. Oh.
I don't.
And we do not subjugate famille. The bats swarm closer around her, butting their heads against her arms and hands for pets. She obliges and gently caresses their black fur.
Whoa.
Is it something I could learn too?
Maybe.
I don't see why not. That is, assuming I feel like teaching you. He smirks, saunters over to my side and lets her words caress my ear. Apologize for your unsightly and moreover wrong opinion from earlier, and perhaps I may consider your request.
You know?
If only to celebrate your newfound sense of taste. Seriously? Over a book? Well, I'm definitely right, but...
Wow!
Wow! Suddenly I see the error of my ways and think you were absolutely right. It was complete rubbish. That's it, Fate. Lie through the teeth. Lie through the teeth. I want bat friends.
Right.
Oh, is that so?
Right.
I just don't know how I didn't see it earlier, to be honest.
Please?
As always, you're so much wiser than me, and, so gracious. Oh, so gracious. Please teach me more so that I can be like you one day, Lady Carmilla. A little overacted, my dear, but I'll take it. Though, do remember not to demand services from just anyone. We have a delicate balance in our relationship that we have to uphold, you see.
Now...
If some outsider started bossing my bats around, I would be obligated to defend them. I would never. I stare at her, wide-eyed and hopeful. Perhaps. Oh. Did it herself, didn't need to do it. I mean, you've been such a great teacher, Carmilla. Double seriously.
Right.
If I didn't have you showing me magic, I don't think I'd ever be able to learn it. You're brilliant in every way imaginable. Carmilla barely suppresses a grin. Well, I suppose I can't deny that I've been the best teacher you've ever had.
I'll teach you.
Alright, little witch. I'll teach you how to cast night creatures. New spell acquired. Yay, we finally know a spell. Her ego fed, Carmilla spends the next few hours teaching me how to create potions that can summon and communicate with creatures of the night. Why did I want to start saying excommunicate? Did I see the EX in next and think excommunicate? What? Okay then. We start small, with a few spiders, then slowly move on to practicing with her bats. It takes up the entire rest of the day at the shop. Still, I barely notice the time has passed until a customer rushes in at the last minute, because of course they would. Not like they have any upcoming exams that are sure to spell their impending doom. Excuse me, could you help me reach that skull up on top of the shelf?
Of course. My dear.
Go ahead, my dear. Now's the perfect time to try out your new skill.
Night creatures!
There we go. We're probably gonna get Fay to yell out the spell names. Spell cast, I whistle a small tune for the bats, just like Carmilla showed me. A few flutter over, but they don't even have half of the enthusiasm they gave her. Bring me the skull. I point up toward the top shelf. They stare at me, unmoving.
Come on!
Sweeter doll. Please? Nothing.
Please?
Pretty, please? Unsure of what else to do, I take a few berries from my lunch and offer it to them. The bats sniffed them for a moment, but then hesitantly accept the fruit. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love these little drawing bits. They're so cute. I actually, really love bats. Bats are so cute. I don't know if you've ever seen a video of a baby bat. just like curled up along, clinging to like someone's finger. It's like so cute. Or not a baby bat. Baby bats are a little, I don't want to say ugly, because they do have a slight charm to them. But they're like baby anythings, where they just don't look like they should yet. But when they develop a little bit, they're so cute. But anyways, Bat sniffs it for a moment, then hesitantly accepts the fruit. I already read that bit. I inch toward the shelf, coaxing them along. Eventually, they manage to grab the skull, but not without almost dropping it to the floor. Thankfully, I stumble forward in the nick of time, catch it, and hand it to the customer.
Right.
Here you go. Thanks. And don't worry, everyone's new at some point. After paying for the item and leaving a pity tip for me, he exits the shop. Once he's gone, I turn to Carmilla with a frown, big enough that my bottom lip jutted out. I don't get it. What did I do wrong?
Oh, sweet thing.
Your approach could have been better, but there's no need to take it personally.
Now,
I am more familiar to these bats than you are, after all. You'll need to build a much greater relationship with them to gain the same kind of trust they and I have. She pets one of the bats for emphasis, smiling down at her companion all the while. I hold out a finger. In response, a single bat flutters down and wraps its little claws around the middle of it, then hangs upside down.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I smile to myself.
Yes.
We'll just have to spend more time together. Today I went to work. That was just like a sudden jump cut, wasn't it? We'll have to spend more time together. Click. Away we go. Today I went to work. Nothing special happened, and I earned a good amount of pocket money.
0!
0, guess what? What? He said it himself, I didn't need to say that.
Come on!
Guess.
Fine.
Neither you nor I have the time to. Fine, I'll guess.
Yes!
Woohoo! He squints at me skeptically.
Did you?
Did you just set the kitchen on fire again, making scrambled eggs?
Huh?
What? Why did he assume the worst? That was not a bad things are happening kind of expression from Fay there, was it? That was very much happy, yay, good things are happening. Why would he have immediately assumed the worst? Although I suppose Fay does have that kind of track record, huh?
Well?
Well, did you?
No!
Howdy face.
I see.
Then I suppose you must have caused an explosion akin to when you put the wrong ingredient into your potion and burned down your flat.
No way!
I didn't, jeez!
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me you accidentally summoned that 36-armed tentacle demon again while trying to practice spells.
No, no, no!
I'm going the wrong route there, dude.
In that case...
In that case, I'm surely out of possible ideas. With much enthusiasm, I whip out a peace sign and angle it stylishly against my face.
Right.
I'm ready to learn the glow spell.
May I remind you?
Might I remind you that the glow spell is the very first spell that Estella taught you at the start of the year?
Yes!
That's the one. Let's do this. Looks like it only took you 9 months to get ready to learn it. Excellent progress, Faye. At this rate, you'll pass the Halloween exams with flying colors. You think so too, huh? That was sarcasm, Faye. Ugh.
The incomparable. The one and only.
It's quite natural to find yourself speechless in front of a witch as brilliant as the one, the only Fay Nightshade.
I admit it.
I admit you often reduce me to speechlessness. But I need you to teach me to spell at some point, you know.
That's right.
You're right, we don't have the time for sarcastic banter with each other.
Pay attention.
Prepare yourself, Fay. I'm going to teach you how to cast glow. New spell acquired.
Glow!
An orb of pure golden brightness flowers in the cusp of my palms. At first it is faint and nebulous, but with each beat of my heart, the light shines more and more radiantly.
0!
0! I
Right.
did it! I spin around in delight and find Zero watching me with one of those rare, sweet, wistful smiles of his.
Well done.
Oh, we get a smile and some chibi art of Zero here. Yes, well done, Fay. I don't understand why, but seeing Zero smile always makes something twist inside my heart. Praise me!
I did.
Yeah, I think the well done was his praise, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, praise me more.
Maybe.
Maybe I will if you pass your exams, that is. Oh.
Work hard and do your best.
Work hard, Fay. It all depends on you from here on out. The more I look at his smile, the more I find the secret hollow in my heart twisting more sharply than usual. Turning away from him, I toss the glowing orb up into the quiet evening sky.
Anyway,
Now it's your turn.
Mhm.
come on!
Come on, my glow must be feeling lonely up there all by itself.
Yeah, right.
With the moon and all the stars to keep it company.
Well,
They're so far away, Zero. You're right here. I mean, Faye's got a point. Like, the stars are like millions of miles away. Quietly, so very quietly that I'm not sure I really did hear it, a soft whisper.
All right.
Oh, you, Faye. From behind me, an orb of azure light floats past, drifting up and up to join its golden counterpart.
You know.
Mortals call them ghost lights, will-o'-the-wisps. Oh, cool. Huh? Every poltergeist can cast the spell. Malevolent ones would cast them before unwary travelers, using its light to lure them from the road and perish in quaking bogs and silent dark tarns. When darkness is all around you, you will find it can be worse to travel with a light that is unreliable than with no light at all. Somehow, Zero's voice carries a hint of bitterness with it. I can't help but lean forward to try and put my head on his shoulder.
Hey!
Whoa, hey. Sorry.
You know.
You know better than to do that.
well,
I can't help it. You're my reliable light, Zero.
What?
What?
don't you know?
You're a glowing blue poltergeist who's always looking out for me. So you can't blame me if I keep wanting to lean on your shoulder.
You can't.
Sorry. I did not hear that voice line right. I need a... Sorry. Well, you can't. You're right. You'll fall right through and disrupt my form in the process. Like just now, huh? I grin at him, but his smile is nowhere to be found, although his cheeks seem to be tinged with a faint blush.
So,
You've learned how to cast glow. Our lesson is over. I'm heading off before you do something stupid again.
0!
He dematerializes in front of my eyes.
Zero.
Oh. Bad face. Feeling a little crestfallen, I set off in the direction of my house. Just before I am about to leave the field, I pause and look back one last time. The two glowing orbs, gold and blue, are still adrift in the evening sky. The corners of my mouth curl upward. I continue on my way, my steps lighter than before. Oh. Oh. Nice. We're almost done with our first day. Zero is finally here. Zero will double your potions output. If you brew 3 of the same potion, Damion will give you 2 additional potions. Lawrence will triple your potions output for your third choice. If you brew 3 different potions, Carmilla will give you 2 random additional potions. Okay. You could also learn a spell. Or we could learn a Damion spell at least. I think we're gonna make potions here. What type of potions are we making? I don't know yet. And who are we helping? Who are we getting to help? That's also a question. If we brew 3 of the same potion, we'll give you 2 more. So we can get 5 of one color. We can just get 2 of whatever ones we choose, so technically 6 potions. Lawrence will triple your potions output for your third choice. So... yeah. We'll get 1 of 2 different types of potion and 3 of another. Or 3 different potions will give us 2 random potions. Carmilla's doesn't seem... well, it could be useful in certain situations, but not... it's not an all-around thing that's just gonna always be helpful, unlike the other 3. Let's use 0, I suppose. We'll create 1 purple... Did we just go all purple? So we'll get 6 purples. We need 7 for Carmilla. To get all of Carmilla's spells, we need 6 more purple potions. Yeah, we'll need... if we do all... yeah, we need 7, we can get 6 right now. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. I guess we'll do this? 6 purple potions? A day has passed by, watching our early dawn. We gained 6 potions. 6 purple potions.
Da-di-da!
Da-di-da, I can't find my books. Da-di-da, must be stolen by crooks. You probably left them in a bag. In the bag you lent to your roommate. I squint while protruding my lips and holding my chin in my hands, as I think hard on mentally retracing my steps from not so earlier today. Wait, hold on. She is very happy-go-lucky for someone who thinks their books were just stolen.
Wow!
Whoa, I did do that, huh? Wait, Lulu, when did you get here? Oh, I'm sure he's gonna love that nickname, huh? Lou.
Watch yourself.
It's Lawrence. Lawrence. Watch yourself, witch. Lawrence takes a moment to pause and sniff the air. The way his nose twitches is way too adorable. Well, the next time you have eggs and bacon, I'll be coming to claim some for myself.
How?
How did you know all this? Creepy. It's
No!
He sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose.
Again.
In case you forgot, again, I am a werewolf. We have the best sense of smell in all of Halloween Town.
Now,
I caught your scent near West's shop, but it was muddled with several people mingling there at once. Since that Frankenstein creature came in not long after, and you so easily gave them your bag without a second thought, I assumed you lived together.
but
Although, I could imagine you doing something like that regardless. Yeah, it's kind of in character, huh?
Wow!
Well, we do, actually. That's some pretty impressive detective work. Sight is deceptive, but sense never lie.
Oh!
Oh, hey, do you know where Damion is now?
Help me!
Help me track them down. I need my stuff for my next class.
do it yourself.
Find them yourself. Probably didn't need to read out that line, because it was basically the same, but anyways. How am I supposed to do that? I throw up my arms in a greatly exasperated manner and look at my werewolf companion with a huge pout on my face.
Like,
Not everyone has an all-seeing and all-knowing magic nose like you do. Well, you did ask me to teach you magic, didn't you? Yes?
I'll show you.
Then buckle up, Buttercup. I'll show you how to follow a scent the way I can using the spell Scent Track.
well...
Do we need potions for it?
Of course.
Yes. I happen to be out of them.
Fine.
Fine, then I'm going to help you just this once.
Thank you!
Thank you, Lawrence. I'll learn the spell another time. Okay, then. Why did we not need a potion to learn the glow spell from Zero, but we need a potion to learn Scent Track from Lawrence? That's an odd one. But I guess we're gonna need to pick up at least some of every color then. Did we learn another spell for Carmilla now, or apparently we need to make more potions? Make at least one yellow potion. This is a question of... Maybe we do Carmilla. This might actually be a good opportunity for Carmilla. We'll make one yellow, one blue, and one purple, pink, whatever. And then we'll see what random 2 we get, I guess? Sure. We just gained 3 blue, I guess that works. Looking around the human shop, all I can see are couples that should be together, if only I could give them a nudge in the right direction. This sucks. Why do I have to work when I have such an important higher calling? No, bad Fay, I have to study. I look down at my open spellbook, which sits on the counter. Mr. West told me I could study here until someone came to the register, and memorizing ingredients shouldn't be too hard. Right?
Well...
Let's see. Pumpkin newts? No, pumpkin roots mixed with cherry eye? What's that? Oh wait, it says wall eye. Huh? Oh, she has like the book open and she's just looking right with like note cards or something. Okay then. Who decided that learning potions meant reading anyway? All you do is dump a bunch of junk in a pot, so you should be able to wing it.
Yeah?
What's the point of studying? They're both the same, aren't they? How am I supposed to pick? I lift my head and watch Carmilla flit between the shelves. When she spies the customer, there's a smile curling up her face and a glint of something in her eyes. She beelines towards him, then gently places a hand on his back.
My dear.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Every artwork of Carmilla has been adorable, and I don't suspect that's going to be changing. Oh dear, it's just packaged fingers.
You know?
Don't make the decision any harder than it has to be. They're both fine products. You'll notice the one on the left is dried while the right is fresh.
I'm sure.
Still, I'm sure a capable mage such as yourself will use both to its fullest potential. Oh, alright, I'll take both. I knew you were something special when I first saw you, darling. Ah, charm. Her hand slithers up the customer's back and then drapes around his shoulder. Carmilla pulls him in closer, and a dark blush creeps up his neck as she does.
But, you know.
But you don't want to put your ingredients in just any old cauldron, do you?
Am I wrong?
You've recently started carrying magical implements, and a miracle worker of your caliber deserves the best of the best. Or am I wrong? Alright, you have a point. You see, I'm making a... This continues for at least a good half hour. I'm absolutely mesmerized as I watch Carmilla direct him around the shop, whispering sweet suggestions in his ears. Eventually, I can't even see the customer's face behind the pile of goods in his arms. And as expected, it takes forever to ring everything up when they finally arrive at the counter.
Thanks for your purchase.
Thank you so much for your purchase, doll. Don't be a stranger, you hear? Of course not, Miss Carmilla. I'll be back next week. No, tomorrow. I'll never go anywhere else. I knew you had remarkable taste. Thanks again. After the man pays, I watch, mouth hanging open, as he stumbles off with half the store in tow. There's a sudden, gentle pressure on the bottom of my jaw as Carmilla closes it with her finger.
My dear little witch.
Oh, little witch, don't tell me you've fallen for me too. I'm probably blushing really hard right now.
No way!
No way. But I think anyone who isn't as powerful as I am would have been falling all over themselves by now. You were amazing. But that wasn't all just you, was it? For someone who rarely studies, you've got keen intuition.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. Indeed, he liked me just fine. But I may have given him just a teensy little nudge.
Right.
A magical nudge, right?
Correct. You know?
To elaborate for you, my struggling employee, we vampires have a natural ability to enthrall and hypnotize mortals, or the lesser undead at our leisure. A spell you may refer to as enthrall. Makes sense.
Now...
If there's so much as a seed of potential for that feeling to flourish, we can... Smiling, she mimes the bloom of a flower with both hands.
Now...
Help it sprout, so to speak.
Like...
So, you're saying you can instantly make anyone like you? The endless possibilities soon rack my brain. Imagine what a distinguished matchmaker, that's me, could do with a spell like...
Not quite.
Not quite, love. It's not really just, it's probably just not creating emotions, it's like strengthening emotions that are already there. Is how I'm gonna assume it probably works.
Now,
We can't do anything at all against those with indomitable wills, such as yourself, nor can we replace genuine feelings of friendship or love either, for that matter.
and so,
But enthrall makes friendship easy to imitate, so I try to be a little nice about it. It makes the job and other things much easier, after all.
Wow!
I see. No wonder Mr. West has been singing your praises. Has he now?
I suppose.
I suppose I am his best saleswoman, but I just work here for fun, not like you, my dear.
Yes!
Yes, it's super hard, Carmilla. I wish I was even half as beautiful and talented as you. She straightens up, places a hand against her cheek, and turns away to hide in her cape's collar. Carmilla's good at dishing out compliments, but she really can't take them, huh? Cute!
Oh my.
Oh my, I suppose you do have a little potential. Tell you what, you've been poring over these books for hours, so I'll give you a real lesson as a reward for your flattery.
Alright!
I'm at your disposal, my lady. I take an exaggerated bow and grin up at her. She immediately clasps both hands together.
My dear.
Oh, you're so cute that I could just eat you up. Just don't think I'll go easy on you because of that.
Listen carefully.
Alright, listen carefully. I'll teach you how to cast Enthrall. New spell acquired. Why does that one auto-update? When we get to work, Carmilla points out a page in my book with a potion of enthrallment, and steers me around the store so I can collect the ingredients myself. I think I learn better by doing things. It's easier to remember what everything is when I'm physically holding it all, as well as being coached by someone else. Brewing takes a while, so Carmilla moves around helping other customers. Still, she manages to check in on me now and then. At one point, she sees my progress and even nods in satisfaction.
Well,
And
that's everything.
now drink it all up, dear. That's the only way it will work. I wrinkle my nose at the spell, like 2 or 3 perfumes that she'd never mix, but still pour the potion down my throat.
Enthrall!
How do you feel?
Kind of tingly?
Wonderful. Now,
That at least sounds correct for another being. Now wait until someone comes into. Don't worry, I already have someone in mind. A mischievous grin slides across my lips as I call upstairs to Mr. West.
Come on!
Hey, Mr. West! My voice echoes through the shop, but it's still nothing like the one that booms back at me. What?
Yes!
I need a raise. No way, newbie. You just started here. Get back to work. I blink in confusion, then exasperated, I turn back to Carmilla.
Huh?
Why didn't it work? This is gonna be a theme, huh? Fay learns a new spell, immediately tries it out, it doesn't work right, and then realizes what went wrong and tries to fix it and make it better. Probably gonna happen for basically every spell, huh? My poor sweet student.
practice.
It's your very first time enthralling. It takes significant practice to make it work on someone like grumpy old Mr. West. You would need to be almost as excellent as moi.
Duh.
Aww. Sad face.
Don't you worry.
But don't you worry your pretty little head one bit, my dear. Carmilla gives me a few short pats on the top of my head.
You know,
Lovely Carmilla will teach you all sorts of things, and you'll be rolling in the dough in no time at all. How does that sound?
Wow!
Great, you really are the best, Carmilla.
Oh my.
Oh my, oh my. I think I'm going to enjoy watching your progress, Fay.
My dear little witch.
Let's continue working hard. Can't have you failing those exams, no? So we learned another new spell. I wish there was like... Oops. I wish there was something that tells you what spells you know. Because this tells us we know what... This tells us what spells we've learned from this list, but not what spells we've learned from like events like that. Okay. Just taking a quick look at the time. Okay, we'll do one more. We've gone through one day and we've almost done a second. So like 2 days in one episode seems like it will probably be good. Okay, let's do that. And then the 7th day and the exams will probably be one episode in them of themselves. So that will work out, I guess. But anyways, let's take a look at what we can learn for spells. Probably going to be sticking with the Carmilla stuff again. Scent of blood. Detect anything living with blood nearby. Also works on recent bloodshed. Crawl. Climb up any nearby surface, even walls and ceilings. Fly. Levitate and glide through the air. And darkness. Cloak yourself in complete darkness, hiding you from sight. Flying sounds like a pretty useful skill, so let's go flight. Sorry. We're skipping a couple... we're skipping forward a couple spells. But, okay. As I turn the corner of the alleyway, heading to the human shop, I notice the lights are out. I check the time on the clock tower nearby. I'm pretty sure we should be open right now. Was there another holiday this close to Halloween? I don't think so. After all, I keep a tab on all the holidays for my matchmaking purposes. I approach the door and cautiously take hold of the handle and pull. It swings open What's in here with us? It swings open easily and a little bell echoes through the empty space. Inside, the store is pitch black. Even the street lamps outside can barely illuminate more than a few inches indoors, as if something is stopping them from doing so. Did we accidentally click on darkness instead of flight? Magic? I feel my heart thumping heavily inside my chest as I step into the store. Carmilla, are you there? My voice comes out as a tiny, frightened squeak. I clear my throat and reach out for a candle or any sort of light, really, only to knock one of the displays over instead. Sounded like the pickled eyeballs too, by the squelch. I definitely don't look forward to cleaning that up later.
Hello?
Carmilla, Mr. West? Suddenly, a sharp breeze nearly knocks my hat off. I gasp, instinctively crouching down and covering my head. When I look up, I see a small silhouette balancing on the second-floor balustrade, candle in hand. These art pieces continue to be adorable. Well, what do we have here? I think this is technically a bit of a spoiler. I don't think we were supposed to know this was Carmilla yet. Who are you? You enter the domain of Countess Carmilla, mortal. Being of the night, ruler of the creatures of darkness, mistress to time itself.
Crab apples!
Okay then. Crab apples. Wasn't expecting that one. Carmilla, it's you? Carmilla swoops down from the second floor, her cape billowing like a dark cloud around her. I yelp as she lands in front of me with the agility of a cat. Her footsteps are silent against the floorboards. The candles suddenly light up all at once, banishing the eerie darkness. Carmilla stands above me, her shoulders trembling with laughter. You are surprisingly easy to spook. Evie? You are surprisingly easy to spook, my dear. An odd trait for a witch.
Hey!
Hey, that wasn't funny. I nearly had a heart attack. No, 3 heart attacks. I clutch my chest for emphasis, and press against my forehead with the back of my hand, as though I were seconds away from passing out. The previously nosy thuds of my heart against my ribcage begin to die down. I was making sure I read that right. Okay then, never heard that expression in regards to hearts pounding, but okay. Oh dear me. Well, rest assured, little witch, I would take responsibility if you were feeling faint.
How?
How did you even do that? Jumping from so high, I mean. Is there some kind of a wire attached to your back? I spin Carmilla around and search her, but find nothing. She crosses her arms and gently shoos me away.
Not at all.
Of course not. Vampires can fly. We are all powerful apex predators for a reason. Grumpy face. So you could have just gotten that skeleton by yourself the other day without me falling off the ladder?
Not quite.
Well, not quite.
I suppose.
Fly is, I suppose, a stretch, despite being the name of the spell.
Well,
We can only glide and swoop down from high places. Soaring high up is nigh impossible. It is not quite like a witch upon her broomstick. Upon their broomstick, sorry. Before I can even ask, Carmilla smirks at me. Oops, that was...
but
But flight is certainly an appropriately witchy skill, is it not? Would you like to learn how to do it? Of course. Duh. But what kind of things can a spell be used for? There always seems to be something... aesthetic. Come again?
well,
You can't expect every spell to have some kind of ingrained use or higher purpose, you know.
my dear.
Some of these things are just for entertainment. It simply looks positively captivating when you swoop down upon your audience. Vampires don't do this for a reason, they literally just do it to look cool. Like, when's the last time a vampire, like, swooped down and landed on something and didn't just land in front of them to make the cool entrance?
I suppose.
But I suppose a klutz like yourself could utilize it to curb your falling habit as well.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I can't argue with that. So, will you teach me, oh being of the night, ruler of the creatures of darkness, mistress to time? She blushes as I recite her earlier lines and flails her arms dismissively at me.
I'll teach you.
Alright, already. Follow me, I'll teach you how to cast Fly. New spell acquired. If this follows the pattern of all the other spells we've learned so far, we're gonna attempt to fly and fail and land on our heads. Or so she said. She led me to the balustrade, explained the process of casting the spell, and even demonstrated it a few times, but... Carmilla, I'm not so sure about this.
Come on!
Come now, you're never going to learn if you just keep watching me. Do you fear heights, my dear?
Oh, sweet thing.
Oh, sweetheart, and you're absolutely certain you still want to do this? I nod. In response, Carmilla sighs and climbs up on the balustrade beside me. then takes my hand. Very well. If even the great Fay Nightshade is daunted by this task, we shall do it together. Okay, this is adorable. Okay, on 3 then.
Oh,
That's the spirit,
right.
love. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Fly!
I squeeze my eyes shut, and together we leap from the balustrade. Why are all of these art pieces so cute? I just want to admire it for a second. It's just so cute. Hand in hand, just flying through the air. I'm like a little ways away from the screen, so I keep like craning around the microphone to... Might have peeked there a second. I think I got a little bit too close on the lesson. I keep like craning around the microphone to just like get real up close and just look at it. It's so cute. Hands intertwined, Carmilla and I glide down to the first floor of the shop. Eventually, we manage to make a silent landing near the front door. I gape at her, amazed, with my heart hammering against my chest. Carmilla returns my look with her smug smile.
Wow!
That
well,
wasn't so bad, was it?
Amazing!
That was amazing, Carmilla.
Right.
I feel like as long as you're here, I really can do anything.
oh my.
What a charmer you are.
Now,
Though the only thing we should be doing for now is preparing for customers. We're never as busy this close to Halloween. I may have taken a few liberties earlier with the schedule. Leave it to me. Since there were basically no customers, I was lounging near the cash register and flipping through a magazine. That's when I got interrupted by someone clearing their throats. Glancing up, I saw Damion, who looked extremely uncomfortable. After my usual dance around them and them shying away, they finally confessed to having lost an ear that they were now looking to replace. Okay. I have no idea if it actually means that Fay is literally... I don't have no idea if it actually means that Fay is literally dancing around Damion, but it wouldn't surprise me. It could be just like a little hopping around like, hi Fay, hi Damion, hi Damion. But no, I have a feeling she's probably just like... You know what? Fay Nightshade 100% reminds me of Sarah Sanderson. Wow. 100% Fay is basically just Sarah Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. Amuck, 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 amuck. Using night creatures, I was able to locate a fitting one in a flash, rewarding me with one of Damion's rare smiles and a pat on the back from Mr. West. Yay! At the end of the day, I even got more tips than usual.
Da-dee-da!
Lots of story bits just all together, huh? Nightshade, Nightshade is the best. Find you someone from the rest. I sing quietly to myself as I dust the inside of the human shop, doing my best to keep the wares clean and tidy. Which, come to think of it, was kind of necessary. It was starting to get gross in here, especially the drapery.
Yeah?
Just looking at these curtains makes me want to sneeze. I should probably take them outside before I start beating them. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I said it. Was there a... I'm gonna look back at this. Was there like a drapery on this thing? I think there might have been. I go to tug them down and a cloud of dust ambushes me as I do so. By the time it clears, there isn't a wall behind the drapery, but an ancient portrait framed in gold. Oh, it definitely was. A familiar, dark-haired woman gazes down at me with empty yet captivating violet eyes. And I... Wait a second.
Huh?
Carmilla?
Yes?
Yes, sweetness? I don't hear her approach, so when I whip my head around to see her standing beside me, I jump out of my skin a little. This is you, right? Not like a grandma that also happens to be your doppelganger? Mm-hmm. Indeed it is. What keen eyes you have. That is a portrait of yours truly, the eternally gorgeous Countess of Carmilla. And, what an era that was.
Amazing!
You are nobility? She folds her arms and raises her brow at me as she gives my chest a small poke with her index finger.
Come on!
Were, I most definitely still am.
Yes!
Yes, of course, my lady. Wait, what is this painting even doing here anyway? This is a different type of art piece. She doesn't respond. Rather, when I look over, she's tracing a finger over the filaments on the portrait's frame, no doubt gathering dust from whatever era she's seeing in that far-off gaze.
Well...
Just a minute, oh Countess. The frame's a little crooked.
Wait!
No, Fay, don't touch! Too late. I grasped the frame and adjusted accordingly. When I do, a scrap of paper falls out from behind the painting. What's this? I lift up the parchment. It's a faded pencil sketch of a woman with hair that flows like the ocean's waves and eyes as dark as a moonless night. There's something mischievous in her smile that draws me in.
Wow!
Wow, what a beauty.
Don't touch it!
Before I can react, Carmilla snatches the picture from my hand with fury in her eyes and a crease in her brow. I blink, taken aback and a bit hurt. It's just a drawing, so what's her problem? Unless... Did you know her? Did you sleep badly last night? Faye's not that oblivious when it comes to romance or relationships. Faye's just oblivious with everything else. Did you know her? A friend of yours? Carmilla sighs, takes a lingering look at the photo and gently runs a finger across the girl's paper cheek.
I suppose.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
My greatest hunt.
She was my greatest hunt. I have never since pursued a human of her caliber.
Well...
I'm willing to bet there's an impossibly good story behind it all.
Yes.
Oh, there most certainly is. There's a glint in her eye as she takes one last look at the portrait. Slowly, she rolls it back up with extreme tenderness. I guess it's no surprise at all that the picture is still in good condition when she handles it like that.
6 centuries ago.
This little delicacy came forthwith to my manor.
She was.
She was hoping to hunt me as revenge for an incident that occurred in her village, unbeknownst that she herself would become my quarry.
For months.
We played a game of cat and mouse, pushing each other to the limit, but never quite gaining the upper hand.
Until one day.
Eventually, I cornered her in an alleyway. I leaned forward as if sitting on the edge of my seat.
Oh.
And then what? You drank her blood?
Mm-hmm.
Nearly to the last drop. Carmilla smiles, and yet there's something forced about her cheer when she speaks. I see her run her fingertips along the edge of the page. Until some no-good busybodies arrived to save her. I barely escaped with my life that night.
How?
Gosh, how'd you do it?
Naturally.
I outsmarted them, naturally. She flicks her hair off her shoulders with the back of her hand.
You know?
Vampires are apex predators, as you should be fully aware by now. When faced against mere mortals, we always come out on top. Okay, but if that's all true... Why do you look like you're about to cry? Carmilla's jaw hardens. I feel like she's about to chew me out, but after a long and very awkward pause, she laughs the kind of laugh of someone who has resigned themselves to a most pitiful fate.
I suppose.
I suppose it isn't easy to hide affairs of the heart from a master matchmaker, is it? Oh well. You've caught me twice today, my little witch. I open my mouth to reply, but the pained look on her face brings me to a halt. An unknown sensation starts to build up within my chest. With a sigh, she tucks the roll of paper back behind the portrait.
My dear.
But, Fay, my dear, there are some plots that are not worth digging into. Her piece spoken, Carmilla returns to doing inventory, leaving me alone with my thoughts. I guess there's no helping her right now, no matter how much I want to be there for her. Oh, I thought that was... We're still on day 2? The witching hour. This is the last part of day 2. Okay, this is going to be pretty long. Days 1 and 2 are going to be one video, so I guess we just push through this. Hopefully it doesn't take another hour to finish up this day. We're still pretty good on money. What do we need for spells? 1. We have all the purples we need for Carmilla's spells. Learning anyone else's spells, we're gonna need 3 extra on top of that. What else do we need? I suppose we... I suppose let's just learn another spell then, huh? Or maybe... Let's buy... Hello there, I'm not reading that again. Buy yellow potions? We have 1 yellow potion. Let's buy 3. Thanks for purchasing. And it's red? Yeah, red. We'll buy 2 more reds as well. 1. 2. Huh? Was that an... That looked like something weird. That looked like there was an extra text pop-up there. I don't know. I guess it's not that important. I suppose we learn darkness or crawl then. Let's go with darkness. And this will probably take us through the end of day 2. Cloak yourself in complete darkness, hiding you from sight. Or crawl. Just do darkness. I have a new da-di-da routine. On each day at work, I meet Carmilla at the door. It's grown into a habit for us to meet outside before our shift and go in together. When I'm on time, of course. Of course, Faye's late. My short stride through the entryway is easily becoming one of my favorite parts of the day, but... Evil! Evil! There's a wicked beast in our town! I jump back, spooked by the sudden noise. A screaming figure lingers in the front of the shop, shouting his lungs out. A pretender among pretenders! We must burn her, stake her, before she slays any more innocents. Sir? Are you... okay? Be warned, young one. You are gallivanting with death herself. Already sense her taint upon you. I already sense her taint upon you. Begone, thrall of vampire. In hindsight, I should probably know better than to talk to strangers. But there's something familiar about this particular weirdo, and he's blocking the door. Now he's advancing towards me with a crossbow barely concealed under his cloak.
Come on!
Come on, please don't murder me. I haven't even had my 1 millionth match yet. There is no sanctum for people like you. Do not hide from my cleansing judgment. I stumble back a few steps when I realize that it isn't me he's looking at, but Carmilla? Embarrassing. Here I thought I was the demon, like when you think someone's waving at you and... Hold on, wait, he's after Carmilla. Help, I should call for help, I should... His hand is on the trigger, he's going to make ghastly kebabs of us. Sir, please can we talk about... But just as he shoots, Carmilla yanks me back. I'm about to scream, but I feel a finger over my lips and a warm breath near my ear.
Don't.
Say nothing. I nod, watching the wasted shot roll along the ground. My savior, death herself, waves a hand, and a thick patch of darkness soars forth and hides us within. I intently listen to how the man's heavy footsteps echo through the alleyway, near and far. You can run, demons, but never escape. Time will not forget the dishonor you dealt me and mine, and I will scour the earth to see justice done. We wait until his footsteps fade off into the distance. Carmilla drops the veil of darkness and walks into the store without a word. I stumble in after her, struggling to grasp what I just witnessed.
Whoa.
Carmilla?
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey!
I do, you almost died. And he was like, straight up hunting you. Who was that guy? Carmilla sighs again, but this time she doesn't brush me off.
Well...
He is the Baron, or the Mad Baron as he's better known. We have, as some would call it, a history together. He was yelling a lot of mean stuff.
Yes.
Yes, well, it's his ancestors' fault.
Now...
A long time ago, the Mad Baron's ancestor struck a deal with me.
Anyway...
It was simple. I never harm his direct descendants, no matter how annoying they are, and in exchange his family would cover up any accidents that might occur. She clicks her tongue in annoyance and shakes her head.
Well...
If I had known how frustrating they would be to deal with, however, I would have never made that deal. Accidents?
Yes.
I was young once and wasn't always as careful with blood as I am now. In the Baron's family, well, if I did not take them, surely pestilence or a failed harvest would have. She looks away, mumbling in bitterness. What was that a tisk I heard?
Well,
He's mostly upset because his house has fallen. Being terrible at your job can do that to you.
but, you know.
I mean, how is it my fault that his ancestors didn't do their cleanings properly? Even though Carmilla is pouting, I can sense a bit of guilt. Do you think he'll come back?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately for me, he is as stubborn as he is imbecilic.
I have no idea.
I don't exactly know how he figured out that I work here, but now he knows we're affiliated.
And so,
In fact, he may even try interrogating you. Oh, what a bother.
Really?
Really?
yes.
Yes, he's not evil per se, so he should be pretty harmless to anyone who isn't me.
Well,
Of course, he's still, well, you know, like that.
I'm sorry.
Goodness, I am incredibly sorry for getting you mixed up in all of this, Fay.
Well,
It's okay. Now that I know he's not really as scary as he was earlier.
Oh,
Oh, I have an idea. To make it up to you, I'll go over the darkness spell I used earlier with you. It allows you to cloak yourself in shadow. You may evade him like that.
yes.
Yes, I'm ready to stop, drop, and roll into the void away from that creep any day. I give her 2 thumbs up of approval, and she smiles at my antics.
I'll teach you.
Alright then, I'll teach you how to cast darkness. New spell acquired. Carmilla shows me the method. I thought she was just waving her hand, but the movement is really particular. When preparing the spell, I feel kind of like a ninja, or even spookier, a mime.
All right.
Oh, Carmilla, watch!
Darkness.
It was a flash of darkness for a second. I practice forming small veils of darkness around the shop, each one growing a little larger the more I concentrate on it. It's small, but it'll do the job. Well done, darling.
Yes.
I'll get better.
After all.
I need to repel that guy in case he ever comes back for you, right? The chances of that are quite low.
But,
You see, the neighborhood watch is quite exemplary at keeping his sword out. He does manage to slip by once in a blue moon, however, but...
Well,
well, he won't get the best of me. Of that, I have no doubt.
da-di-da.
Da-dee-da, got no money, da-da-da, got bad grades. Please, oh please come to my... AIDS? I swoop around the corner just to catch Damion sitting near the stairs. What are they up to today?
Phew.
Almost done. Almost finished. 1 second, I need to remember how I did the Damion voice. Actually, I need to step away for a second. I'll be right back. Whoop, sorry about that. I'm back. Whew, almost finished. Nope. Still not the Damion voice. Well, there's a way I should have looked into how I did the voice, but I didn't. Ooh, almost finished.
Just one more.
Just one more after this, around the knee.
Damion!
Hiya! I open my palms like a baseball catcher, half expecting one of their eyes to pop out in surprise. Thankfully, everything stays put this time. The fact that it doesn't always is a bit concerning.
Please don't.
Hey, please, please don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry, I didn't know you were so focused.
What?
What were you doing? I thought I heard a whoop. To imitate the sound, I zip out my arms in a long, exaggerated stance.
Oh,
Oh, that was... Damion moves aside to reveal a disembodied human leg. A needle and thread is moving on its own to stitch up a cut just below the... That picture is not a leg. That picture is a hand. Wait, hold on. Moving on its own?
Wow!
Damion, you never told me you could do magic.
Oh,
Oh, that's,
it's nothing special.
It's just an enchantment that my maker taught me. It's nothing special.
Well,
Hey, it's still more than I can do.
It's a magic spell.
No, really, it's nothing special. Just the stitch spell.
I could teach you.
I could teach you to do it too. I mean, if you want, that is.
thank you!
Really? Yes, thank you, Damion.
But,
If this was from someone who was causing you problems, you know you can talk to me, right?
Huh?
Problems? I gesture at their detached leg, which is obviously not in that great of shape.
like,
If someone did this to you, they'll definitely be hearing from me.
It's not like that.
Oh my gosh, no, it's not. No, not like that at all. Some of the parts I get from Mr. West at the human shop are just a bit,
You see,
bargain quality. You see, Damion fidgets, trying to find a way to convey their meaning without saying a single bad word about Mr. West.
oh, you mean,
You mean they're all a bit as worn and banged up as this guy?
yes.
In a manner of speaking, yeah. Naturally sourced can, imply a lot of things.
Anyway,
Anyway, just, watch this. Damion recollects the needle from the leg and threads it. They remove a small pink vial from their ribcage and dip the end of the thread in the liquid, murmuring an incantation. I think I've heard this somewhere. Perhaps in class? Once, before I fell asleep? Almost instantly, the needle leaps from Damion's fingertips and begins working on stitching shut a cut above his knee. Wrong pronoun there.
wow!
Wow, Damion, that's amazing.
Let me try.
sure.
Sure. I brought some hands that need some stitching. There's an extra vial of ichor in the bag, too. You can... I swoop over to said bag. Try on those... I'm glad you're so enthusiastic.
After all,
Why wouldn't I be? You're an awesome teacher. They look a bit flustered by my last remark.
Watch closely, please.
Oh, we got the potion for that. Oh, watch closely, please, Fay. I'll try to teach you how to cast a stitch. New spell acquired.
Stitch!
So I just hold it like this and stitch. Following Damion's example, I make the wound begin to stitch itself back up.
Damion!
I'm doing it! It's working perfectly! It's... The fingers suddenly start moving, and the hand springs up at me.
Ah!
Faye, you animated the hands as well, apparently.
Be careful.
Faye! Faye! Oh, I love the art pieces in this game. Look at Damion. Without a word, Damion, my sweet, shy little Damion, charges forward like my valiant knight. Damion is ready to commit violence on our behalf, apparently. They smack down that nasty palm as if it were an insect, with a rolled up newspaper from the table nearby, and the hand collapses.
Are you alright?
You have to be careful with the intonations of animation spells, or you may end up, raising something. Noted.
What?
Sorry, I'll be extra careful from now on. But I jumped up at Damion, pulled him into a hug.
Wow!
That was really cool, Damion. The way you went flying in with your magic newspaper.
Thank you!
Thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
But that wasn't much, really. My maker, he'd just do that whenever my spells got out of control, so... Oh, what's wrong?
It's nothing.
But I think that concludes our lesson for the day. I think it concluded when the hand died back there. Damion tenses up at the word died. I'm kind of curious, but my people skills tell me they aren't ready to talk about it. So I bite my tongue and push back my usual Nightshade ways. For them. Anyway, thank you for the lesson, Damion. Damion doesn't seem to hear me, likely lost in thought. So, in an effort to give my dear friend some space, I see myself out.
Maybe.
Maybe another time then. Here we go, finally done day 2. These days are quite a bit longer than I suspected, or than I realized. 45 minutes per day. Is roughly where it's looking like it's gonna go. Probably getting faster, or maybe even not getting faster. I might look into cutting this in 2, or it might be just the whole thing. Haven't decided yet. If this is 2 videos, I cut it in half, and you get day 1 and day 2 as separate videos. If it's 1 hour and a half long video, then this is day 1 and day 2. So if you're hearing me at this point, you've already learned. You will apparently know whenever this video comes out. So, anyways, with that, let's open up the menu, pop in a save. 148. Yeah. This has been recorded later than the last video, apparently. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I have. The art bits for this game have been adorable. I love them so much. And I continue to love Carmilla. I continue to love Damion. We still haven't seen much of Lawrence and Zero, or as much as the other 2. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, take care everyone.